YouTube, what's good with y'all, man? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm gonna be getting into how to make sample beats. So beats that sound like they're sampled, but you actually made the sample from scratch. So I'm gonna be making a beat from start to finish from scratch and explaining the whole process. So let's get right into it. So like I said in the intro, gonna be making a beat from start to finish. Gonna be explaining the process, the melody, the drums, everything like that. I can sit here and lie and tell you that I prepared anything for this video, but I really did not. So let's get right into it. I'm gonna set the BPM to 170. Yeah, let's get into it. So for the main melody, I want to try Synology since I don't really use it too often. But I'm gonna start out with the piano. Y'all see me do this all the time. Just start out with the piano, a clean preset, lay down the melody, and change the VST after. Go start on the root note, D sharp, lower the velocity a little bit, and just lay some down. I'm gonna use the half steps to add some tension to the melody. Just gonna see this F sharp and this F right next to each other in the scale. Create a lot of tension. You repeat this note right here. Like how that sounds. I want to switch it up a little bit. Maybe change these up to A sharp. I like that. But let's try it. This A sharp, F, change it up right here. Something like that. Last thing I'm gonna do is add a root note on top of it. D sharp, some high end. Alright, I like that. So I'm gonna copy it over to the Synology VST right here and just browse through the presets. Like how that sounds. Ocarina preset. Mess around with these knobs a little bit. Mess around with the velocities a little bit. Kind of randomize it. I did that using Alt R or Option R. Do next is render it out. And kind of sample myself, if that makes sense. Since I got an audio clip right now, what we can do now is pitch it, reverse it, stuff like that. Pitch it up 900 cents. Alright, so I stretch it to 4 bars instead of 8. Let's copy these over. Like that, copy that over. Duplicate that. Put this to generic. Sounds alright. Still got some clicking, so I'm gonna play around with this fade function right here. Run that out again. Alright, so I sent to a mixer track. Let's try it halftime on. That's hard as fuck. Alright. Let me pitch this again. Pitch it up a little bit. Run that out again. Let's make it sound more like a sample. So I'm gonna EQ some of the harsh frequencies out, some of the low frequencies. Boost some of the highs. Sounds way better. Just to keep things organized and clean, I'm gonna render it out again. Alright, so like I said before, I'm happy with that for a main melody. Send that to a mixer track right here, and let's add some effects to it. Something like that. Next time, add some reverb to it. Follow the vintage reverb. Let me get the smooth plate preset. Add some ambience to it. Something like that. I'll put the vintage reverb on top of the RC20, so that way this vinyl crackling right here gets affected by the reverb instead of them being flipped like this. Alright, so I'm happy with that. Next, what I'm gonna do is copy it over, make it unique. Maybe make this into a different color. Just keep things organized like that. Put this to stretch, put this to 12, and pitch it up a whole octave. So that way we get another melody basically for free without doing any hard work. Like how that sounds? good foundation. Come add some notes under it in lower octaves. You can see, same note. Something like that. Started with the EQ. Get some of the lows out. Also gonna put some compression on it. Some panning on it. Let's also add some room to it. Same for Hall of Fame short. Something like that. So let's add some more melodies to it. Open up Keyscape, like the piano sound in the beginning. Started with the default preset right here. I'm gonna copy over the root notes for now. It's from D, goes down to A. Maybe layer it to 3 octaves. So I ended up with this vinyl preset, LA Custom C7 vinyl from Keyscape. I think I'm gonna add some top notes to the melody I laid down right here. All right, so this came out hard as fuck. I don't know how I laid this down, to be honest, but I think what I'm gonna do is copy this over, clone this, so we can use them as separate melodies. So you got the root notes and the top melody separate from each other like that. So that way we can switch between the two. Or like that. Send those two separate mixer tracks. It's I think a delay on this top melody would sound good. Start with EQ. Cut out the harsh frequencies one more time. Something like that. Alright, so I think the sample is pretty much done. I think that I like to do is just render it out, just to see how it sounds pitched or reversed or anything like that. The sample we got right now. Maybe try reversing it, pitching it down to semitones. That's hard as fuck. Yeah, so I really like the way how that sounds. I think I prefer it over this melody we got right here. So what I think I'm gonna do is render all of these out, kind of arrange it real quick, and then render it out and reverse it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna render the main melody out. I'm gonna render the rest out as well. All right, so I got everything rendered out. Can delete these. Now we got the main melody right here. Low pitched, pitch in the higher octave right here. So what I'm gonna do next is copy this over a bunch of times and arrange it. Next, what I'm gonna do is render this out and then reverse the whole sample and pitch it down 200 cents like I did before. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all when I arrange this. All right, so I arranged it real quick. Started out with the 8-bar intro right here, main melody in the lower octave with the root notes of the piano, and then the second 4 bars of the intro right here got the top notes of the piano playing. Next, got a 16-bar hook right here. First 8 bars of the hook got the main melody in the lower octave. Second 8 bars, main melody in a higher octave. Got the root notes of the piano playing in the entire hook. And the last 8 bars of the hook got the top melody, brought that back in. Next, I got a 16-bar verse right here. Got the main melody in the lower octave in the first 8 bars, higher octave in the second 8 bars. The piano root notes only in the first 8 bars of the verse. And then at the last 8 bars of the verse, brought in the flute. So next, like I said, rendered the entire thing out. What I'm gonna do now is reverse it Put it to stretch and pitch it down 200 cents. All right, so since I reversed the sample like that, that means that everything is reversed. So this intro part is right here. And that means that the chords are also reversed, if that makes sense. So the first thing I'm gonna do is chop this all up. It's probably a better way of doing this, so you don't blame me. So now the progression or the arrangement that I laid down before, it actually matches up. So you can see right here, this part only plays on the second 4 bars. That means got it, cut it all up. Like I said, there's probably a way better way to do this. So I'm thinking, just to keep things organized, I'm gonna render this out one more time. So now we can mute all of these channels like that. I mute the sample, send this to a mixer track, and maybe add some effects to this. Okay, kind of glue the sample together. Put it on top of the RC20. Some saturation to it. I think I'm happy with that. So put some drums under it. All right, like always, man, y'all already know all the drum sounds I'm gonna be using today came from my Rook Season drum kit, which is out already, and also from my Heaven Set drum kit, which is dropping really soon. I'm just waiting on the cover art to be done. After that, I'm dropping the kit. Yeah, I already told y'all this a couple times, but it's definitely my best kit yet, man. Like the Rook Season drum kit, I dropped that like 8 months ago. So just think of the improvement in 8 months, bro. Like I got everything in the kit to lay down hard drums, like made from scratch too. All these bonus loops, snares, open hats, no recycled bullshit. Like just listen to some of the 808s, man. Crazy. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram to stay notified when I drop the kit. Yeah, let's make a new pattern right here, copy it over, and lay some drums out, man. Let's get it. And that's pretty much it. That's how I make sample beats from scratch, man. Like I always want to thank y'all for watching the video all the way to the end. Hope y'all learned something from the video, and I want to thank y'all for 17K on the channel. Just past 17K, so really appreciate y'all for that. My Heaven Set drum kit dropping real soon, so make sure to follow me on Instagram, subscribe to the channel, join my Discord community to stay notified when I drop the kit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna catch y'all on the next video, man. Y'all stay safe.